Friends, this week, fires were burning throughout the land of Israel. From the north to the south to the hills of Jerusalem, many thousands of acres were scorched on the holy land of Israel. Thank God human life was spared and all are safe. Yet what can each one of us do at a time like this to bring a blessing to the hands of the firefighters and to bring protection to the people and properties of the residents of the holy land of Israel? It is written in the Torah, Lo tevaru eish bechol moshvotechem, which means you shall not kindle a fire in all of your dwellings. Says the holy rabbi called the Shalah HaKadosh. This refers to the fire of anger and discord, which means don't ignite fires. Do not awaken the flame of hatred, of anger, of polarization. The people of Israel and around the world are experiencing tension, uncertainty, fear. Many are living on the edge. And every word someone says ignites a fire. It creates tension. This is the second time, actually, that a fire has broken out in Israel during the days of the Omer since Passover in this short period of time. And as we know, the days of the Omers have always been dedicated to increasing respect between one another. So friends, in these moments, when the fires are raging, perhaps each one of us is to take upon ourselves not to be an arsonist, not to start fires. Friends, sometimes we get so upset. He said this, she didn't say that. Let's not turn everything into blazing fires that burn down the entire town. But he's a traitor. He's pro-Israel. He's against Israel. He's an infidel. He doesn't care about others. He only cares about himself. Friends, it is all summarized in the Torah in one word. You know what it says in the book of Leviticus? Kamocha, like you, which means love your neighbor like you like yourself. The third Rebbe, the Tzemach Tzedek, shared the following words that I think these words should be hung on every refrigerator. You should see it every day when you go into the kitchen. And he said the following: deal with the weakness of others as it would have been your own weakness. Friends, each one of us has a wonderful gift. Narcissism. Self-love. And yet when we make a mistake, that self-love spreads and teaches its defense. I didn't mean it. I was having a bad day. Why are you making such a big deal about me? And we only remember the bad moments and we are forgetting the good moments. Ever feel that way? Well, let's say you come home. You worked hard. It's the end of the day and you're hungry and there's nothing to eat. And it's in the middle of the week when last week's shopping is finished. You didn't have a chance yet to go shopping for this upcoming weekend. And you explode, and you get angry, you're hungry, you're really disappointed, and you raise your voice. After a moment, you get angry at yourself. You say, why did I talk like that? Why did I behave like that? I mean, what did my spouse do wrong to deserve this negative outburst from me? Well, at that point, the self-defense begin to spread. The self-love, as we call it, the narcissism. You start saying, I didn't mean it. I was hungry all day. I wasn't home all day. I was working. Why can't they just understand me? And then comes the third step. Then you become so convinced of your own plight that you turn from an attacker into being a victim. And you start saying, how could they even get angry at me? Why don't they understand me, what I am going through? My friend, it says love your fellow just like you love yourself. That means even when another person makes a mistake, think that it's you who made that mistake. I mean, what would you want them to think of you if you were wrong? Friends, this is the work of the days of the Omer. This is the work of the days and the times that we're in right now. And precisely in the face of these fires that are burning, and gripping the edges of the neighborhoods and cities in the Holy Land of Israel. It is during these days we really need to be careful how we speak and what we say. Let us decide together to put down that match, Take a fire extinguisher and be the ones who put out those fires, who pour the water, who soothe, who say a kind word to another when you're feeling you're about to say something else. You know, you look at this week's Torah portion. If you have to sum it up in one sentence, speech is sacred. Words shape reality. And when you use your words to lift others, we actually rise with them. In a world where so many feel cut off and so many feel unheard, there's no greater power than speech that reconnects. No greater holiness than using your own voice to heal and not harm. Let us speak. Let us think that every word matters. Because you know why? It does. And with God's help, we will have peace. We'll have tranquility in our own personal lives, in our homes, with our families, with our friends. Blessings of safety and security in the land of Israel. And we will share only good news of joy and happiness with one another. Shabbat Shalom. May this Shabbat be filled with peace and tranquility, with positive energy, and with words of love and warmth and embracing to those that are around us. May you have a most beautiful Shabbos.